Good morning, everyone. I'm Martinez. My name is Itzell, and it's Favorites Friday. So, for this Favorites Quotes episode, we are going to do a quote from Mark Twain. And that quote is: "The secret of making progress is to get started." So, let's talk about it. Let's talk about how this quote is relevant in something that happened in my life. So, there can be a lot of things that I would talk about, but for me, what is the most relevant thing in my life that speaks to this quote is deciding to go to therapy. And I know it can be a hard decision for a lot of people, and I've been in therapy on and off for years. I don't know how many to be exact. Probably 10 years, 10, 11 years, something like that. So, yeah, I was in my 20s. So, it's like, don't think I was 10 or anything, no. I was already an adult. And I have a lot of stuff that I've been through. And I'm not really going to get into that. The only thing that I will mention is my current therapist said pretty much since my trauma started, I've never stopped having traumatic events happen. So, yeah, that's insane to think that someone can go through a traumatic event after event after event after event for 20 years. It's insane. But it's my life. So, at first, I wasn't sure, what I would get out of it. I knew I wanted to make progress and to be able to be around people and not be so, I don't know, scared or intimidated or just feel so anxious around people. And now it's I couldn't even order food how anxious I was. It's I have no issue ordering food now. I have no issue making chit chat with cashiers or another mom if she wants to talk because she sees Lucy. It's just, I've come a long way, and never doubt yourself or make yourself feel like you're not capable. You're capable of so much. You just have to get started. So one other thing that my therapist mentioned was sometimes with therapy, you need to really deal with something. You need to scrape so much off before you can get into the nitty gritty. And that's what I noticed. It's just man, I thought I was over this. I thought I dealt with it already. And it's just sometimes you just need to work through things more than once before you're fully at your best. And so, but if there is something that you would like to do, and maybe you're scared of failing or whatever, just do it. It's I'm not trying to take Nike's thing, but yeah, don't look back, just push forward, and it won't be as scary once you get the ball rolling. I mean, that's what I think. To each their own. Don't be oh, tell me to go bungee jumping. No. That's not what I'm saying. Just at your own time when you're ready, just, do what you want to do. Don't let fear hold you back from progressing. There are so many reasons not to do things, but then you're just standing still. And it's just if you're content just being in the same spot your entire life, okay? But there should be so much more out there for you. You just need to be brave enough to try. And I know sometimes it's hard, and sometimes, you hit setbacks, but it's not always going to be that way. Look at me. Like, I couldn't even talk to people. And now, like, I wouldn't have been able to be talking with you guys right now how I was before. Like, even something like this can be very intimidating. But you just gotta try. That's all. And don't look back and don't be scared. And hopefully, if maybe you're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, maybe you still have a good story out of it. I don't know. But I hope you have a wonderful Friday and a fabulous weekend. So let me find it. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up. Bye.